In this very quick tutorial, I'm going to be walking you through default item values inside of Monday.com. By the way, if you'd like us to help you set up Monday.com for your business, check out the link in the description below. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm inside of my example Monday.com system. Now, like I said, I'm going to be walking you through setting up default item values. Essentially, what that means is when a new item is created on a board, we can automatically pre-populate the columns with certain data points that we predefine, okay? So as you can see here, I'm inside of my example board. We've got a few different data points. In order to set a default item value, all you need to do, I think that's what I'm trying to say, yeah. All you need to do is go to the three-dotted button, go to default item values, and then you'll be presented with this list here of all of the different data points that you have for a particular item. The more columns you have, the more options you'll have, and we'll add more columns as we go through this video. But the idea being is you can click into, let's say, the person column and set Nick as the default value for any new items. Or you could go ahead and set the status, or you could go ahead and hit the date column. Just bear in mind though, if I select this as the 17th, then every new item will always be the 17th of December, even if I was doing this in a year's time, for example. So you might not look to use the date column. You might look to use automations for this, but all you would then go ahead and do is just press save. So now you set the default item value. So every single time a new item is created, so let's go example item number 2. What's going to happen is those values that we entered in for the default will automatically populate, as you can see has just happened there. So the person column's been added, and also the status column has pre-populated as well. And now, of course, this can be applied to many other columns as well. So if we have a text column, we could then also go ahead and add a long text column. We could add a drop down column. You could add a timeline column. You could add a priority column. You could add whatever you want. If we go ahead and add these and then go to our three-dotted button up the top here on this board, and this can be accessed from any kind of area of Monday.com, whether it be sales CRM, work management, whatever, and then go to default item values, you'll see all of the other data points or the new data points that we've just added, and then we can predefine what would be populated in those data points when a new item is created. So example, short text. And then we could go example long text, and then we could go to drop down and we could, let's say, add a label. I don't know, create this new AA option. And then we could also set the priority as critical and then just go ahead and press save. So now if I go ahead and write in example item number 3, hit enter, all of those data points should automatically populate with the information that we provided for the default item values, which, as you can see, it has done. So the person, the status, the text, the long text, the drop down, the priority. Now you will note that you don't necessarily have to have default values in every single column. You might want it in the text or the long text, so you can get rid of those and then just have it in the drop down. You can have it in the priority, and then you can go ahead and press save. Or you can clear all. You don't have to use this at all. But this would be a pretty pointless video if you weren't looking to do something like this. So if I then go ahead and press save. Now the benefit of this is some of these functions you wouldn't be able to achieve using the automations within Monday. So pre-populating the text, the long text, the drop down, for example, you couldn't do using automations. Whereas things like the priority, the status, the person, the date column, you could do using automations. But the text, the long text, the drop down, you could not. The unfortunate thing about default item values is you can't create conditions. So you can say when a new item is created and only if the type or the status is equal to AA, then we populate the text, the long text, the drop down with this. Or if it's populated with something else like BB, then we populate it with a different options or different option set. So that's pretty much all there is to default item values inside of Monday.com. You press the three-dotted button, you go to default item values, you set what is going to be and is not going to be default. You can clear them, you can add them, every new data point can be added as well. And then all you need to do is press save, and then every single time you create a new item, those default options will populate. And this is a board by board basis, or works on a board by board basis. So if you have this set up, for example, board number 1, you create a new board, then you would have a fresh, or you could add default item values to your other board, and it would work in exactly the same way. So it's just a quick tutorial I thought it'd be worth teaching. If you would like us to help you set up Monday.com for your business, check out the link in the description below. We would absolutely love to help. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hopefully this video has been somewhat useful, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.